This episode of Android Q&A is sponsored by Netflix. To get a free 30-day trial membership, go to netflix.com/Android and sign up now. Welcome back to Android Weekly, where we cover the week's Android news, and we received even more leaks about the Samsung Galaxy S5's new UI, a supposed on-screen fingerprint scanner, and a rumored almost bezel-less display. The Wall Street Journal also confirmed that Nokia and Microsoft will indeed be launching an Android-powered phone with a new UI that could look something like this. Forgive me for not having much faith in a forked version of Android. I sort of think we're going to get scroogled on one side and micro-dicked on the other. This latest rumor suggests that the S5 will indeed have some form of a fingerprint scanner. It also suggests that Samsung will depart from the physical home button. According to the rumor, the Galaxy S5 will allow users to scan their fingerprints at the bottom of the phone's screen. Although previous reports have hinted at a fingerprint scanner, this is the first time we've heard about it being an on-screen scanner. Now that sounds sexy, but even though I'm not a hardware engineer, I have to doubt the durability of such a display. That brings us to the Galaxy S5's new UI leaks. Several apps, including S-Voice and S-Health, expected to be preloaded on the Galaxy S5, have leaked in the past weeks and have received a flat, utilitarian overhaul. But we should all remember that Samsung's VP did promise, and I quote, a very different design. Well, Android Army, it turns out that Normandy's D-Day has been confirmed. That's right, the Wall Street Journal has confirmed that Nokia will be announcing an Android-powered smartphone later this month at Mobile World Congress. The device will be, quote, tailored in a way that won't promote some of the key Google-developed features that a more traditional Android-powered phone might. In other words, Nokia is forking its version of Android, and therefore the Android-powered phone will not be compatible with apps in the Google Play Store. Now, leaks are a good thing in the world of Android, but if you're a House of Cards fan, spoilers are a bad thing. But that's okay, because I found a way to hide from my family long enough to watch all the new 13 episodes of House of Cards on Netflix, before any of you spoilers can spoil my fun.
Jace, what are you doing in the closet with your tablet?
Welcome back.
You see, as a Netflix member, you can instantly watch TV episodes and movies as much as you want, anytime you want, on any device you want. An Android authority can give you a free 30-day trial if you go to netflix.com/Android and sign up now.
Dad, I really need my coat now.
And finally, some hard news, because the LG G Pro 2 has officially been announced. The LG G Pro 2 features a 5.9-inch 1080p display, but LG keeps the phone to a somewhat more manageable size with its just 3.3mm side bezel and an industry-leading screen-to-frame ratio of 77.2%. Inside the LG G Pro 2, you'll find a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor, an Adreno 330 GPU, 3 GB of RAM, 16 GB or 32 GB of storage, a micro SD card slot, and a massive, whopping 3200 mAh battery. Also good news is that the phone will ship with Android 4.4 KitKat. You'll also be happy to know we have alleged leaks from the HTC M8, otherwise known as the successor to the HTC One, with dual rear cameras, two-tone flash, and an on-screen navigation bar. Also, some good news for those of you who don't like large phones is the HTC M8 Mini rumor. Although it will have the flagship looks, sadly it won't have the flagship specs. Dubbed the HTC M8 Mini, EV-Leaks has published a short spec list. A 4.5-inch display, Snapdragon 400, 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB of onboard storage, but with an SD card slot, 13 megapixel rear camera, and it will ship Android 4.4.2 KitKat. Now, company executives told Reuters that these phones will launch in the next couple of weeks, and with the S5 launching on February 24th and a Sony flagship device being launched soon at Mobile World Congress, this whole month is going to be a delight for Android aficionados. Thanks for watching, Android Army. My name is Jace, and I would love to connect with you on Google+ or Twitter. I read all my comment, app replies, and tags. I may not be able to answer all of them, but I read every single one of them, even the ones trying to be trolls and micro dicks. That's right. Don't want to forget about my brothers in Android, Josh, Joe, and the Tech Ninja Kevin, and now Christopher is back. See you next week on Android Weekly.